Stone Cold Steve Austin. If you were a fan of the WWF in the 90s, you know that name very well because he was probably your favorite wrestler as a kid. And even if you didn't watch wrestling, you at least know who Stone Cold is. Stone Cold took the world by storm in the Attitude Era with his middle fingers, slamming beards together, and beating up his own boss on the weekly television. Yeah, that was awesome to watch. But before the John Cena spinner belt, the Rated R, the US spinner, the Undertaker Legacy belt, the Fiend, and Daniel Bryan's eco-friendly belt, there was one belt that was unlike anything we have ever seen before. The custom Smoking Skull Championship belt. Today's video is all about the Texas Rattlesnake, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Oh, hell yeah! Alright, that's enough of that. Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Steven Hammer, and today is my birthday, January 30th. Whew. I'm 33 years old. So today is a very special video because this belt came from my girlfriend and Fight Night belt, so they kind of got together and decided, hey, they want to make me something very special, and this is what it was. Before the Smoking Skull was ever a thing, the Big Eagle was the belt in question. This belt right here was Stone Cold Steve Austin's belt when he was WWF champion. However, remember that night when Stone Cold gave Vince McMahon the Stone Cold Stunner? When Stone Cold had this belt over his shoulder, it actually jabbed him in the neck. Pow! And since that day, he did not like this belt. I personally love this belt. I think it's beautiful. So, what does a person do if they do not like their belt? They make their own. Thus became the Smoking Skull title. So one day in the locker of Animal and Hawk of the Legion of Doom were talking to Stone Cold Steve Austin, and they said, "You know what, Steve? You're so badass. You need your own title." And Stone Cold was like, "Oh, hell yeah." Thus, the Smoking Skull came about. And there she is. This is the silver version that never made TV. Two versions of this belt were made, silver and gold. The belt maker, Jamar, made two belts, nickel and gold. Stone Cold Steve Austin kept the nickel belt, the silver belt, for himself. He decided to use the gold belt for TV. This is actually my belt. I get to keep this. This is my first ever silver nickel belt. This belt has 6 plates. A WWF property plate, WWF champion plate on the end, no belt tip. Beautiful belt. So this is the silver belt. Oh, hell yeah. So from that day forward, when Stone Cold hated the Big Eagle belt, he carried this wrist belt around, the Smoking Skull, and man, the first time ever a belt was actually customized. Before the spinner belt, for all those belts, this belt was the first. You don't really see a lot of the nickel-plated belts around very often because everybody always goes with gold. But I had to go with this one because it was so rare and so unique. This was the perfect choice. And I actually have the gold one here as well. So the nickel belt, the silver belt is there. That is for me. This is an all gold version of the smoking skull belt, the WWF version, complete with snakeskin backing on the back. I know you can't see it right now, but it is there. I'm not going to take this out of the packaging because this is not mine. This is already sold. This is sold to my good buddy Kevin at Wrestling Review Society. If you want to see this belt unboxed and reviewed, go to their channel, link in the description box below. They review belts as well, just like me. They have also reviewed the Undertaker Legacy belt. I highly recommend that you guys go check them out. So yeah, I'm going to leave this in the plastic because I have to mail this out tomorrow for Kevin. So yeah, there you go. If you guys are looking for one of these belts, be sure to hit up Fight Night Belts on Facebook. They're also on Instagram as well. They make custom belts. Any kind of belt that you want, they will make. Man, order yourself one of these belts. I love it. I believe this belt sells for $325 on Fight Night Belts if you guys want to hit them up and get yourself one. Again, 6 plates on this belt with the snakeskin backing. Let me guys show you what the plates look like. Looks like that. Plates just dangle. The leather's good. And they are 4mm zinc plates. One thing I asked Fight Night Belts to do for me, since they were making it, was do not paint the snakes on the belt, because the real belt did not have the snakes painted. But on the replicas, they do. I don't know why. But on the real belt, they weren't painted. So I asked them not to paint the snakes on both sides. Also, a fun little fact for you guys. Remember when The Rock threw this over the bridge? He actually didn't throw this belt over the bridge. He actually threw an old tag team title. Pretty cool. I want to publicly thank my girlfriend for buying this for me for my birthday. Thank you so much. I love you. Thank you to Fight Night Belts for making this and teaming up with Nicole, because they got together and did this. Nicole asked me what I wanted for my birthday, and I was like, duh, I want another belt. And so Fight Night Belts and her teamed up. Because I helped Fight Night Belts out so much, this was also a gift for him. This was also a gift from him to me, from Nicole and him. So I appreciate them both coming together for this, to mail me this for my birthday. Absolutely love it. Thank you guys so much. And again, if you guys want to see the review, the gold version of this belt, be sure to go to Wrestling Review Society on Facebook and on YouTube. Subscribe to them as well, because they do a lot of cool videos. I highly recommend that you guys go check them out and subscribe as well. This is a badass belt, and I hope you guys go get one for yourself. And that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so. Cheers.